What's going on, guys? I'm Magic Cards here, and today I got another little video, and this one is all about connections, but mentally, of course. We got a pack of cards here. It's been completely shuffled, and we're about to let the spectator choose a card. But before we do that, we're going to have them choose a book of their liking. It doesn't matter what book, it can be borrowed, and based on the book, I'm just going to go ahead and take a look through it. It looks really nice, actually. I might pick this up myself. But before we get into the book, we're going to go through, well, I'm going to go through, and I'm going to go pick out 2 cards. But that doesn't seem too entirely fair, considering the spectator is always very conspicuous about those sorts of things. So instead, what we're going to do is give the deck a little bit of a cut here, just like that, and we'll even give the deck a little bit of a shuffle to make it more random. And we're about to hand over the pack of cards to you. And as the spectator, you're going to take the pack of cards, and what I want you to do is take the cards behind your back so you can't see what's happening. I want you to riffle down the side of the pack, flip it over, the pack, the portion, and then I want you to riffle down further and flip over that portion. Now, we should come to a crossing and where 2 cards meet, a face-up and a face-down card. Add that face-up and face-down connection. We're going to separate the 2 halves, take the face-up, put them on the bottom of the pack, and then we're going to take the top 2 cards of the deck. I'm now going to look away. I'm going to show the camera what 2 cards, and in no particular order. For example, this was a 3 and a 2. You can reverse the numbers to make it 23 and use that as the page number in the book, which is right here. I'm going to go ahead and look away. Here is our 2 numbers. Remember, you can choose which page number you want based off these 2 numbers. And after you've gotten a good look at them, we're going to set them down, and I'm going to go ahead and feel the energy of the book. Now, if there was a spectator with me, I'd be looking at them in the eyes at this moment, and I would be reading what they're thinking about. But it's hard to think about what they're trying to think about if I haven't given them any directions yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hand the book to the spectator. They're going to take it, and they're going to flip to this page number, and they're going to look at the first word. Now, I'm not going to do that because I don't need to. I'm a magician. So, based off of what I know in these cards, I know it's short. It's a short word. It's very short, actually. I know the first letter consists of a vowel, but it's not as popular as E. The vowel's not as popular as E, and so that only leads me to believe that it starts with an I. And based off that, if it's a short word and it starts with an I, then I'm gonna guess the first word is in. And based off the page number we have here, we have 55, alright. So we'll go ahead and we'll flip to page 50, oh, there we go, 55. And right here, the first word on page 55 is in. Now, of course, we're about to get into the tutorial, and I'll explain everything that is happening and how I did it all, but that's pretty much it, so I'll see you guys in the tutorial. Welcome back to the tutorial of this trick. So it's pretty simple. The book is actually, it's not planted. This could have been any book. So it could really be a borrowed book. There's just a little bit of kind of preparation. You don't really need a preparation. This deck could be borrowed for all I care. And the first thing you're going to do is have them choose their book of their liking. You don't know the word yet. You're still completely, you have no idea what the word's going to be. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to shuffle the pack if you want. It doesn't matter. It could be a real shuffle. It doesn't matter. Have them shuffle it. And you're going to go through and choose out a pair of numbers in which are the same. So like, I don't know, 55. Well, let's choose 33 this time. We'll choose 33. So I'll choose out my 2 numbers as I'm ranting about how I'll choose the numbers, and then when I set them on top, I'm going to be like, well, you probably don't believe what I'm doing, so I'll let you do the choosing of the cards. So then, you're going to do a false cut of any sort. Let's say you want to do the table false cut, or you can do any type of false cut. Just make sure you keep these 2 cards on the top of the deck. So I'll do a false riffle shuffle where you keep the top packet the same, so there's about 3 cards on the top right now that haven't moved. There we go. You're gonna set the deck to the side, and you're gonna go ahead and examine the book. And as you're doing this, you're remembering those 2 numbers, 33. You're gonna go to that page number, and when you look through the book to like talk about it, be like, oh, this is a kind of a nice book. You're gonna be looking for page 33 in the first word of that book. In this case, the first word is stated. So we're going to go to page 33, we're going to continuously flip through the book, remembering that word stated, and we're going to flip on through and then close it and set it to the side. Very fast, making it look like we're just looking through the pages. At this point, you're going to let the spectator riffle down the pack. Behind their back, you're going to instruct them to do so, have them do the flipping over method, just like this, and after they do that, this is what's called, well, it's a false force. It's a force, basically. So essentially what's happening here is these two cards are going to be the top cards that you already planted for them. So essentially what's happening is these cards are being flipped over. These are now face up, and then when I flip them over again, they're going to be facing back down, making them the first two cards face down. So you're going to split it off, spread the cards back out, and then pick up these two and have them look at it. And to tell them this before you show them, to take the two numbers and rearrange them in a different order and make that the page number. So it seems like a fair choice before you show them, and then when they see that there are 2 3s, they'll be like, oh, okay, well, page 33 is what we're forced with. And it gives them a sense of control before you even let them see the cards. After they see the cards, you will then hand them the book. They will look at page 33 and look at the first word of the page. In this case, it was stated, and you're going to then read their mind. You want to try to make it slow. You don't want to go too fast when doing this part, because if you just say the word is stated, it'll seem like you just knew that already. You want to try to give it a little bit of performance when doing this. So you want to stutter a little bit. You want to get some ideas and hint it out to them that you may get the word wrong on the first try. And it's okay to get the word wrong on the first try if it's performance-wise. If you want to, you could do that. It's any way you want to do it. But it's all up to the performer and how you guys want to do it. But this was my performance. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.